Okay, everyone, the 2019 Royal Rumble has just ended, and here I am going through a quick recap because currently, um, there was a lot of matches in that card, and that's to be expected from their main rosters. We got the two Royal Rumble matches, and we got a lot of championship matches. So let's start off with the kickoff show. So the kickoff show goes on like this: there is a tag team match with Bobby Roode and Chad Gable. Don't forget they are the Raw Tag Team Champions, and they took on Razor from the Authors of Pain and Scott Dawson from the Revival. And the Raw Tag Team Champions have, of course, won the match. And then the next match was it's actually a title match. It was a United States Championship match. It was Shinsuke Nakamura versus Rusev for the United States title. And surprisingly, also not surprisingly, involvement of Lana, Shinsuke Nakamura has become a two-time United States champion. So congratulations to Shinsuke Nakamura. And then we have another championship match on the kickoff show. That's the last match of the kickoff show. It was a cruiserweight match. It was a cruiserweight championship match. It was a fatal four-way with Akira Tozawa, Hideo Itami, Kalisto, and Buddy Murphy for the cruiserweight championship. And of course, Buddy Murphy had to win that one. So that's the kickoff. Now for the main show. The first match of the card was a SmackDown Women's Championship match with Becky Lynch versus Asuka, and Asuka. It was a good, decent match. It was a back and forth brawl, and that's one great way to open up the show. And Asuka made Becky Lynch tap out, and she retains the championship. I think that's a smart move when it comes to the later part of the card. Then the next match was the Bar versus Miz and Shane McMahon for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. It was a good solid match. It was a good solid match. I'm just shocked about the outcome. I shouldn't be shocked, but I am shocked. The Miz and Shane McMahon has won the Tag Team Championships on SmackDown. Therefore, the Bar is done. The Miz and Shane McMahon became the next Tag Team Championships. I didn't really follow much of the Miz career other than Shane McMahon's career, so I don't know how many times they won. I know Miz is a Grand Slam champion. By now, at this point, he is. So I don't know how many times he won. I think this is probably his 2 or 3 time champs. That's probably his second or third time winning. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know. My first time watching WWE was 2016, where he became a 6-time Intercontinental Champion. Then the next match was a Raw Women's Championship, Sasha Banks versus Ronda Rousey, and it was a great match. I think it was a great match. That match probably stole the show for all I know. It was a good back and forth match, and it was basically a match of who could tap out, who was going to tap out. It was pretty much all Sasha Banks on the submissions, and a surprisingly shocking swerve. Instead of Ronda Rousey winning with that armbar, she actually pins Sasha Banks. Actually pins. Yeah, let that sink in. And she retains her championship. No surprise there. I am getting sick of Ronda Rousey winning, but that's the nature of WWE. Although I heard by WrestleMania, she might leave to start a family, but that's another story for another time. Then we have the Women's Royal Rumble match. It was I love the match. Some NXT superstars were there. Rhea Ripley from NXT UK, which was awesome. And then you have number 28 Lana coming out, and number 29, I believe, was Nia Jax. And she pretty much ambushed Lana. And guess who took her spot? Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch comes in and takes Lana's spot in the Royal Rumble. And of course, the number 30 would have to be Carmella because of the mixed match challenge. While this one didn't really upset me at all because that had to be expected. Didn't really bother me at all, but it bothered me on the Men's Royal Rumble. Just wait and just sit there and just wait and let me talk. So, Becky Lynch takes Lana spot, and she goes on and eliminates. Actually, she only eliminates Charlotte, but Charlotte eliminates Nia Jax, and Becky Lynch eliminates Charlotte Flair. My prediction was I thought that she was going to. Actually, both of them were going to go out and hit the floor simultaneously. That's what I thought was going to happen. Then you have the triple threat. But nope, Becky Lynch wins. My guess was she's going to pick Ronda Rousey. That's what I'm guessing. Then you have the WWE Championship, the regular WWE Championship, not the crappy-ass Universal Champion. That's the next part. Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles. It was a decent match, but the ending kind of sucked. The ending sucked pretty bad. Eric Rowan comes out. He comes out of injury only to run interference on AJ, allowing Daniel Bryan to pin him 1, 2, 3. Therefore, basically how it happened, Eric Rowan comes out, no Luke Harper, no Bludgeon Brothers. Referee was kicked by Daniel Bryan by accident, and then he was hit by the Styles Clash, and that's when Eric Rowan came in and ambushed AJ Styles, and bam! Daniel Bryan, count 1, 2, 3, he retains the champion, and then he still ambushed AJ Styles. So, that kind of tells you an idea what I'm dealing with WWE as of right now. Then we have the Universal Championship match, which is Finn Balor versus Brock Lesnar, and of course, Brock Lesnar retains the championship. It wasn't because he gave Finn Balor F5, but he tapped him out. So that is pretty much the way that WWE is punishing Finn Balor and punishing fans for believing Finn Balor. So that's another story for another day, because I'm thinking about making a rant video specifically on that match and to the Royal Rumble match upcoming. So saving my anchor for a little later, but I'm focused on a recap. And then after he was tapped out, Brock Lesnar ambushed Finn Balor for him being believed that he could beat him. Suplex, and then an F5, and it walks away. So that pretty much tells you an idea how I'm dealing with this. So that match, a valiant effort, but that match sucked. That match really sucked. One move could put him away. But the only way that didn't really piss me off as much is the main event. So, oh my god, this is the biggest troll of all time. So then here comes the main event, the men's Royal Rumble, the usual, and as the show goes on, there's people coming in. We got Gargano, the North American Championship. I thought Tommaso Ciampa would come in. Aleister Black comes in. United Kingdom Champion Pete Dunne comes in, which is awesome. Braun Strowman came out. Then here comes R-Truth. Sorry if my voice cracked. So R-Truth is number 30. That's to be expected, because him and Carmella won the Mixed Match Challenge, and the winner of the Mixed Match Challenge gets to come out at the number 30 spot. Here he comes coming out. He's doing his little C, he's doing his rap and saying what's up to Arizona. Then here comes Nia Jax, ambush R-Truth. He freaking ambushed R-Truth, and she puts herself in the match. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, you could have had a better idea. Why not just put R-Truth in the match and get him eliminated early? I would have felt bad. I mean, valiant effort, but why? Why Nia Jax? People hate her. People hate her, dude. Again, that's a story for another day. That story for another day, maybe by tomorrow, because I'm planning on making a rant video. So Nia Jax comes in, fills in for R-Truth after ambushing him. She eliminates Mustafa Ali. Now, I will get to that another day. So she eliminates Mustafa Ali, and she gets caught by a 619 and an RKO, and Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton eliminates Nia Jax. Oh my God. Then the match goes on. Braun Strowman needed to be eliminated. What better guy to do it? Seth freaking Rollins. Seth Rollins wins the 2019 Battle Royal. No, I shouldn't say Battle Royal. Royal Rumble. Seth Rollins wins the Royal Rumble as expected and as predicted. It was. I'm not surprised that he won. Seth Rollins is a good guy. In fact, he's one of my favorite wrestlers. He's actually becoming my favorite wrestler. No, I'm just kidding. He's my second favorite. If it's not Finn Balor, then it's Seth Rollins. You know what I mean? Seth Rollins is the face of the company right now. Period. Okay? That's why I have his hoodie. And it kind of explains why I can't find Finn Balor's shirt. To recap what I think of the Royal Rumble, I say I give it a 6 out of 10. I would give it a higher score if it wasn't for the second half of the card. The first half of the card was splendid. It was awesome. The second half of the card, I cringed, and I laughed, and I got pissed. So, 6 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for the first half, and 4 out of 10 for the second half, period. Alright? And that's the reason why I would give that score another day. But the main event was it was awful. It was bad. It was so bad. I get it. Female wrestlers were in men's battle royals and Royal Rumbles in the past. You know, Beth Phoenix and Karma. But none of them had to ambush someone to be in the match. Get it? Especially R-Truth number 30, where, hello, you realize that he's being underutilized, that he really dropped the ball. Like, then what was the point of the Mixed Match Challenge? What was the point? I'll save that for another day. That'll do it for the recap. This is Mirror TV signing out. What did you guys think of the Royal Rumble 2018? Leave a comments down below. Keep subscribing. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. And, yeah. And I'll see you guys next time, folks. Goodbye.